Welcome everyone to Friday Night Smackdown. We are just 2 weeks away from Clash at the Castle, and we are kicking off Smackdown with tag team action. At Money in the Bank, we've seen the OC defeat the Alpha Academy to become the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And the team that Gallows and Anderson beat to get to that opportunity at Money in the Bank is the team you're seeing on your screen now, accompanied by B-Fab, Top Dollar, Ashanti, The Adonis, Hit Row. They're looking to get back on track, get back into title contention themselves, and maybe get that win back and take the tag titles from Gallows and Anderson. As Hit Row now making their way down to the ring. Our opening contest here tonight. You see Ashanti, The Adonis in the front. Top Dollar there in the background, alongside B-Fab, of course, in their corner as always. Can Hit Row, like I said, they're the team DOC beat to get that opportunity at Money in the Bank. Can Top Dollar, can Ashanti, The Adonis, Hit Row put themselves back in contention for those tag team titles? Of course, they're going up against a team who'd like to put themselves in contention for a future tag team title shot. A team we haven't seen since week 1 here on SmackDown. They took part in that 4-team ladder match to crown our SmackDown Tag Team Championships, which Otis and Chad Gable, the Alpha Academy, did win. Kit Wilson, Elton Prince, Pretty Deadly, yes boy, they are here. And just like Hit Row, they are looking to get back into title contention. As Kit Wilson, Elton Prince now, Pretty Deadly, they want to get those SmackDown Tag Team titles because they want a side plate check. Yes, boy. Prince with the blonde hair, Wilson with the darker coloured hair. You may look at Wilson and Prince and not take them seriously, but once that bell rings, Pretty Deadly, they are what the name says, deadly. Both teams like to get that first win here, pick up momentum. Like I said, we do have new champions here on SmackDown. Of course, you gotta figure the Alpha Academy want those titles back. You also have the Usos here on SmackDown, Legado del Fantasma. Stacked tag team division here on SmackDown. A lot of teams vying for those tag team champions currently held by the OC. And Ashanti, The Adonis and Elton Prince, the two to start. And we are underway. Prince throwing those right hands, stunning Ashanti back into the corner, and now working over the arm. And now that monkey flip sends Ashanti out of the corner. Prince picking up Adonis now, sends him face first into the turnbuckle. And now the elbow, and there's the tag team experience, the Pretty Deadly. Kit Wilson punching Ashanti to the Adonis, allowing Prince to gain the advantage once again. And big clothesline to the back of the neck. In comes Kit Wilson now. Pretty Deadly wisely cutting the ring off. Just working over Ashanti, goes for the cover. 1 count. Top Dollar was there to break it up if Ashanti didn't Kick out. And now Adonis with the Irish whip. Now turning his attention to Prince, but that just allowed Kit Wilson to take advantage once again, sending Ashanti over the top rope. Referee's count begins. No, DDT on the floor takes out Elton Prince, not the legal man. Kit Wilson took care of Top Dollar. And now just taking down Ashanti with those right hands is Kit Wilson. And Wilson, big clubbing blow to the back of Ashanti now. Wilson goes up top. Elbow drop to the back. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. And now that stretch locked in. And now DDT from Kit Wilson, but Ashanti just kicked up. Gets dragged in, short arm clothesline. Tag made. In comes Elton Prince and a tag made to Top Dollar. Dollar now in for Hit Row, trying to turn it around, but just pushing Prince off him. But Elton with the takedown right hands. Top Dollar now in control. Irish whip sends. Oh, big boot right to the face of Elton Prince. And now Kit Prince fighting back. DDT drops Top Dollar, hook of the leg. Only a 1 count. Dollar kicking out. Boatman back to the feet. Top Dollar gains control. Irish whip into the corner. And the elbow turns it around for Elton Prince. And a big knee to the midsection. And a clubbing shot to the back. Prince now looking to drag Top Dollar into the corner of Pretty Deadly. Double teaming for coming up here. Up on the shoulders. Into the Gutbuster. And look at this, Kit Wilson just taunting, just too busy taunting Top Dollar. Got his back turned, wiping his feet, and that allowed Top Dollar to crawl and make a tag. In comes Ashanti D, Adonis. Pretty Deadly, not keeping their eyes on Top Dollar, allowing him to make the tag. But Wilson turns it around once again, stalling suplex, sends Ashanti to the mat. And makes the tag. In comes Prince. Back elbow. But Adonis looks to roll him up. 1 count only. Irish whip off the rope. Big boot. And Prince goes for the cover. Dollar there to break it up. Saving it for Hit Row. Big shot to the back. Now tag. In comes Kit Wilson. Wilson. Big forearm. Dropping. Ashanti. Now working the leg. Another tag made. In comes Kit Wilson. Or Elton Prince once again, sorry. Kit Wilson, the one tagging out. Dropkick misses. This is Ashanti D. Adonis' chance, but again can't capitalise. Snap suplex from Elton Prince. Dragging Ashanti away from the ropes. Stomp to the hand. Again with the stomp, this time to the back of the head. Another tag. In comes Kit Wilson. Pretty Deadly. Utilising those quick tags. Keeping a fresh man in. Spine buster. Goes for the cover. And Top Dollar there again to make the save. for Ashanti the Adonis, but Pretty Deadly are in control. I spoke too soon as Adonis rolls through. But look at this, Prince on the floor took out Top Dollar. So even if he wanted to, Ashanti can't make a tag. Prince just working over Top Dollar on the floor. Smart from Pretty Deadly, not even though Ashanti has gained control of this match, not allowing him to make a tag. But Ashanti is doing a good job for himself, as Top Dollar was sent into the steps there on the floor. And what? Hit Row of one. I don't know what's happened there. I think the referee has disqualified Pretty Deadly for taking out Top Dollar on the floor. I'm not sure what happened there, but Hit Row have been given the win. I think it's by disqualification. So we just heard from The Rock telling Baron Corbin after his impressive win over Rey Mysterio last week, keep that up. Keep that momentum going, and Corbin will be next in line for the winner of Mysterio and Cena at Clash at the Castle. So whoever walks out of Clash at the Castle with the championship will have Baron Corbin to deal with. Now we turn our focus to the women's division, as we've got someone making their debut here tonight, Aaliyah. First time seeing Aaliyah on SmackDown. Of course, Bayley, the current SmackDown Women's Champion. Aaliyah would love to pick up a debut win here tonight, as Aaliyah looks ready. We await the entrance of her opponent. It is none other than the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler. We've seen Baszler once on SmackDown. It was in the Battle Royale to crown the SmackDown Women's Champion, which Bayley won. So Shayna, first time we're seeing her in one-on-one action here tonight. And if I know Shayna Baszler, all she cares about is hurting people and winning championships. She looks focused, she looks ready for a fight as always. It is the Queen of Spades. I'm sure she's got Bayley and that Women's Championship in the back of her mind. And a win over Aaliyah could be the start of the momentum needed for Shayna Baszler to rise up the rankings in the women's division here on Friday Night Smackdown. As we see Aaliyah and Baszler focused, ready for this contest. Bell sounds and we're underway, and Aaliyah charging right at Shayna Baszler, but Baszler able to block, and Baszler wasting no time. Powerbomb, dropping Aaliyah on her head. Now Shayna Baszler, the submission magician, targeting the limbs. Former MMA fighter is Shayna Baszler. You see that in her moveset. Just full mount right hands. Just going right after Aaliyah. Shayna. Now Baszler's stomping away at the arm. And again targeting that arm of Aaliyah. Just dropping all her weight. And again full mount. Punches. Big right hands from Shayna Baszler. This is tough to watch. Just dominating. Aaliyah goes for the cover. One count. Aaliyah kicking out Baszler, and she's angry. Aaliyah may have just pissed off Shayna Baszler even more. Aaliyah probably would have been better off just staying down. Targeting the legs now. Oh, Oh, big kicks from Shayna. And a big knee. Shayna trying to knock out Aaliyah. Just waiting for her to get up in the corner. Here comes Shayna Baszler, knee strike. And Aaliyah showing some fight with that elbow. Aaliyah finally gaining some control of this matchup. Using the ropes to her advantage, choking out Shayna Baszler. This is what Aaliyah needs to do. She needs to use her speed, her quickness, and use everything she's got. Ducking under now. Into the loose press. Fez press. Aaliyah goes for cover. She's about to pull off an upset here in her debut. 1 count. Baszler just pushing her off like nothing. And now Aaliyah wasting her time taunting. That may cost her. Back body drop by Shayna, and Shayna just following Aaliyah right out to the floor. But did Aaliyah set a trap? Face first goes Baszler into the barricade. And now half crab on the floor, working over that knee of Shayna Baszler. Baszler, the submission magician, has an answer. Baszler back in, Aaliyah following through. Just gets caught, and Baszler right back after the arm. Aaliyah in trouble now. Baszler in control once again. Got her up on the shoulder. Stands her face first down to the mat. And Shayna Baszler now. Boot to the midsection. In to that rear naked choke. Just choking away at Aaliyah. Aaliyah, she's got to tap or find a way to break it. She's in trouble here. And Aaliyah able to roll over and get those elbows digging them into the side of Shayna Baszler and one into the jaw, breaking the hold. But Baszler looking for that DDT. Aaliyah, big shots to the midsection of Shayna Baszler. Aaliyah in control, Irish whip off the ropes goes Shayna. Tilt-a-whirl neck breaker. And now, leg sweep. And now the submission locked in by Aaliyah. Aaliyah trying to make Baszler tap. But again, Baszler, she's got an answer. And those big punches breaking the hold. Shayna once again in control, just taking her time, dragging Aaliyah to the ropes. Just choking her. Shayna just in complete control of Aaliyah right now. What has Shayna Baszler got planned? She's going up to the top. Big King Kong knee drop. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, and Aaliyah kicking out Shayna. Cannot believe it. I can't believe it. I thought that King Kong knee drop was going to be enough to put away Aaliyah. Wisely creating some space, moving out onto the apron. But just allowed Baszler to catch her with that right hand. Aaliyah in trouble here, knocked off the apron now. Is Shayna gonna follow her out? Yes, she is. Aaliyah's out. Now going right after the knee again, trying to take out the knee on the floor is Shayna Baszler. Now stomping away at the arm. Just going from limb to limb. Is Shayna Baszler just trying to dissect Aaliyah. And Shayna sends Aaliyah back into the ring. Baszler to the top. Elbow drop. Now the Queen of Spades. Just stretching. Aaliyah, I don't even know what to call this. It's like a variation of the STF. Just stretching the knee and bending back. Aaliyah, it's gonna hurt a lot. But Aaliyah somehow survives it. Now takes down Shayna Baszler. Aaliyah what she got planned. Jumping DDT plants. Shayna Baszler and Aaliyah goes for the cover. 1, 2. Baszler kicking out. Aaliyah, she's got to keep on. Shayna Baszler, she's fired up trying to get the crowd behind her, but she's got to stick on Shayna, and that's that moment may have cost her because Baszler in control again. Boot to the midsection, lifting her up, drops her down into the chokehold, but Aaliyah able to get her foot on the rope and break it. And where's Baszler going now? She's telling Aaliyah to stay down, decides to get back in. Maybe she realized Aaliyah was out, but Aaliyah may have been playing possum, takes off Shayna Baszler. And now just big right hands, forearms, elbows to the back of Shayna Baszler. Aaliyah missing with the boot. Springboard, crossbody connects. And Aaliyah in control once again, but Baszler back to her feet, gets caught with a right hand. Leg sweep into that octopus hold. Is Aaliyah going to make Shayna Baszler tap out? Of course not. The submission magician always has an answer. Boot. Oh, abdominal stretch. The abdominal stretch locked in by Aaliyah. Aaliyah stretching Shayna Baszler. Again, Baszler able to break the hold into the head scissors. DDT plants Aaliyah. Now stomping away is Shayna Baszler, just trying to stomp a hole through Aaliyah's chest. Baszler following Aaliyah out to the floor. And again, just stomping away is Shayna. Aaliyah with the kick, able to reverse. Stomping away on the arms of Shayna now is Aaliyah. And just pulling back on the face of Shayna Baszler is Aaliyah. Pulling her on her face. But Baszler again able to fight out. Sends Aaliyah back in. Boot to the midsection. She's going for it. Up she goes. Drops her down into the chokehold. Surely this is a Aaliyah quickly tapping. And Shayna Baszler with the victory. Impressive debut from Aaliyah, however. Put up a great fight against Shayna Baszler as we take a look back at the highlights. There, see Aaliyah fighting out of that submission that Baszler had locked in. But it wasn't enough because Shayna Baszler, once she locked in that rear naked choke, Aaliyah had no choice but to tap. And Shayna Baszler picks up the win over Aaliyah. But like I was saying, impressive debut for Aaliyah, even though she didn't get the victory. Put up a good showing here for her first match on SmackDown, but the victory goes to Shayna Baszler. So we just seen Doudrop call out Bayley. Doudrop saying she's 2-0 in action. She hasn't been in the Money in the Bank qualifiers. She wasn't in the Battle Royal. She deserves a title opportunity. Also, we've seen Shayna Baszler pick up the win over Aaliyah. So the women's division really heating up. Everyone wants Bayley and that women's championship. Also, Karrion Kross. We've seen him make his debut attacking Braun Breaker last week. Telling Breaker it's TikTok for Braun Breaker. But we focus now on our main event with the Irish Ace JD McDonagh making his way down to ringside. Of course, part of that triple threat match at Money in the Bank for the United States Championship, which is the reason he has this matchup tonight against former United States champion Carmelo Hayes. JD beat then #1 contender Cedric Alexander in a match. He then confronted Carmelo Hayes, got himself added to that Money in the Bank match. Cedric would walk out of Money in the Bank with the United States Championship, pinning JD McDonagh. Carmelo Hayes, the former United States champion, was not pinned. He blamed JD McDonagh. He called out McDonagh. He wants this match so he can get a bit of payback on JD. And then Carmelo Hayes goes on to clash at the Castle to face Cedric Alexander and get his one-on-one rematch for the United States Championship. But that is not all. I've just received word from General Manager The Rock that these two men you see on your screen, the Trick Mello gang, Trick Williams and of course Carmelo Hayes, will be in action next week on SmackDown against United States Champion Cedric Alexander and a mystery partner of his choosing. So it'll be next week on SmackDown, Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams against Cedric and a partner of his choosing in a Clash at the Castle preview that'll be taking place on Friday Night Smackdown. Then of course our Clash at the Castle next Sunday. Just 2 days later will be Carmelo Hayes and Cedric one-on-one with the United States Championship on the line. Of course, maybe if JD McDonagh beats Carmelo Hayes tonight, Cedric could choose him to be his partner. But of course, there's history already there between Cedric and JD, so we don't know if they would even get along. We'll await to see who teams up against Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams next week. But first, Carmelo Hayes has to focus on JD McDonagh. He can't think ahead to that tag match next week. He can't think ahead to Cedric Alexander in the United States Championship at Clash at the Castle, because we've already seen McDonagh play spoiler to the United States Championship. When Carmelo Hayes was champion, he beat Cedric Alexander, got himself added. And of course, like I mentioned, it was JD who was pinned by Cedric at Money in the Bank. Carmelo Hayes not pinned to lose that championship. That is why Carmelo wants revenge on JD here tonight. As Carmelo was smartly rolling out of the way, JD charging in there. Hayes working over the neck. And Mello just wiping his feet with McDonagh, but that just allowed JD him in the back, and now the abdominal stretch, just stretching Carmelo Hayes is JD, but Mello able to fight out, break it into the head scissors, takes down JD McDonagh. McDonagh in trouble now is Mello, looking for that suplex. McDonagh out the back and chop block to the knee. Hayes, neck breaker, takes out JD. Up on the shoulders. Oh, sends him crashing down. Now McDonagh lighting up. Oh, Poison Rana drops Mello on his head. Now look at this, JD distracted with Trick Williams. Oh, that just allowed Carmelo Hayes to hit that first 44. 1, 2. McDonagh back in control now. And oh, Kawada style kicks right to the head. Carmelo Hayes. Forearm. JD dragging Carmelo away from the ropes. And again the distraction by Trick Williams. But JD, Irish cut. And he has him up. Ireland's call. JD sends Carmelo Hayes down. 3 count. And once again, when it comes to the United States Championship, JD McDonough plays the spoiler, beating the #1 contender. And again, beating the #1 contender got mad at that Money in the Bank. This was supposed to be Carmelo Hayes' one-on-one rematch. What does that mean now for the Irish Ace and the United States Championship and the United States Championship in general? JD McDonough again plays the spoiler. But we have to see what happens then. We are out of time here on Friday Night Smackdown. Tune in Monday for Raw. We'll see you next Friday for more Smackdown.